Hey everyone, welcome to a Pirate 101 video. Yes, I know, there hasn't been too much to post since Blue and I finished our walkthrough, but I wanted to make this video for a while now since we finished that. Just because I've done two walkthroughs of the game, one on my Witch Doctor, which I really like my Witch Doctor, and I'll be talking about that in this video, which was a solo walkthrough, and then Blue and I just finished the co-op walkthrough. So, two full walkthroughs up on the channel of Pirate 101. You can watch me go from knowing nothing about the game on my Witch Doctor in the early stages to knowing a lot more towards the end of the Witch Doctor walkthrough, and then of course at the end of the Swashbuckler walkthrough as well. But Pirate 101, it's a game that in the beginning I didn't really post too much about the game when it came out. I did play the beta. I even had that beta bundle that they had, and I forgot what it was called, but it had like that parrot mount. I don't know where my parrot mount went. I know it's probably a pretty rare mount now, but I think I lost it. And there's also that volcano house, which I did a video on that way back in the day. But that was fun, you know, back in the beta days of Pirate, that was a lot of fun. And when it actually came out, I didn't really play it too much though, because I was doing more Wiz stuff and I didn't really understand the game that well, so I didn't really give it a chance. And I feel like that's kind of what a lot of people do when they look at Pirate. They kind of start things out, you know, maybe make a character, get them probably to, not even to level 10, I would say, and then they're like, I don't really understand the game too much, and they end up quitting, or they just don't want to buy a membership for it. Either way, but I mean, that's what it used to be for me with Blizzard before I was able to get a membership. But Pirate 101, I think it's a really fun game. I mean, why would I put so much time into my Witch Doctor getting the Bane of Cain badge, which is defeat Cain 100 times, and you know, getting some of this good gear? Because getting gear in Pirate, I feel like, is a lot more difficult than Wiz. Maybe that's just my experience. Maybe I'm just better at getting gear in Wiz because I'm I don't know, more accustomed to it. But getting my gear in Pirate was a difficult process. And like Moo Manchu, each like big boss in there has a chest that you can use crowns on. It's not just like Darkmoor at the end where you just have one chest and you can get everything. So it's difficult. I didn't even get all the good gear that I wanted, but you know, I'm fine. Like, I don't even PvP, so there's no reason for me to have like ultimate best gear in the game, but I have pretty good gear and it's fun. I really enjoy playing on my Witch Doctor. That's why I kind of miss being able to do things on my Witch Doctor, because I haven't had any, you know, reason to go on him or do anything new. I mean, we did that new, what was it, like the new dungeon thing. It wasn't even a dungeon, it was just kind of like a few battles with the Armada. I forgot what, like the Dreadnought I think it was called. Yeah, so the Dreadnought, they had that update, and that was the last update for Pirate. Since then we haven't really seen too much. KI Live recently, last month, they had basically just a few like tidbits of information. There wasn't even that much information at all. They said there might be an update for Pirate soon, whenever soon is. So Pirate's been kind of in the dark, and I wanted to talk about my experience with Pirate and just what I think the future of our Pirate could be. Because I have two max level characters. I've enjoyed the game. I didn't enjoy it in the beginning, but then it kind of grows in you. And I have two level 70 characters, and I think I'm most proud of my Witch Doctor though, because I had to do a solo walkthrough to get him here. So that was a fun walkthrough. I really enjoyed that. That was the only like solo full game walkthrough on my channel. Blue has this myth one for Wiz, which soloing Wiz is a lot more difficult than Pirate, I will say that, but that is on the channel, so that'll always be there. And then Blue and I Swashbuckler, Witch Doctor, or not Witch Doctor, Swashbuckler and Musketeer walkthrough will be on there too. So two full walkthroughs of the game. We enjoyed the game, but we're glad to be done with that walkthrough. So here we are at the end of Pirate. Valencia 2, especially towards the end, seemed a little rushed, and you can tell they're just trying to get that out there on time. And some things like the last puppet show, super laggy, and it just kind of ends really quickly with the final fight and everything. I really didn't like the last cutscene. I mean, it was kind of weird to me with Queen and all that. So I don't know. I'm not going to talk about the storyline, but just in general, it seems like things are just wrapped up super quickly, just thrown together, and then that's it. That's Pirate. So that's what makes me wonder whether or not we're going to get another update. They didn't say whether the next update was going to be anything big. I kind of feel like it's not going to be, because there's no way that they've been cooking up a new world and they're going to be putting that out soon. I really doubt that. But I hope that they, with this new update, just give us some more info, because Pirate could very well be done. If it was done, they wouldn't tell us though, because they wouldn't want people to think that, because then no one would continue playing with their other characters. If they don't have a max level character, they would just stop, because they're like, what's the point if they're not going to continue making the game? So that's kind of where we're stuck at right now. I really hope that they do, because I would love to play it. I would love to go on my Witch Doctor and continue that solo walkthrough. That would be so much fun. And I did that with Valencia too, but it was so quick. You know, it was like, what, 6-7 eps probably. So it was quick because the world really didn't take too long. It had a good difficulty level, but then it just kind of, you know, I don't know, then you're kind of like done and over with if you're not, especially if you're not listening to the storyline. Then it's just like a few battles and you're out of there. But I don't know. I hope that they continue the game. I really did enjoy the game. Now, kind of less so since we haven't heard much. But here's the thing. Wizard is definitely KingsIsle's go-to game for updating, for the pure fact that it has more players. That's the main thing, and it makes sense to me. With KingsIsle's move, I feel like it will impact Pirate more than Wiz, because it seems like for Wiz they already have a lot of things like created and ready to go, and like test runs already going on right now. So once that finishes up, they'll just put all that to live roam when they get moved in. Pirate, on the other hand, I have no idea. They've been throwing some new things. I think there's like, I clicked Crown Shop. I think they had that new pet. The Manicore is probably the newest thing in the game. I mean, cool pet. But for me, pirate and pets, just, I never did it. I never really had any pirate pets. They had some packs. They had Tribal Crew was the first one. Then Grizzly Beast. And the Ashes Armada pack, which was a good pack. I enjoyed this pack. It had the cool Armada companions that you can get. I only got one of them, I think. But it was still cool to get them. I think I have him in here somewhere. Yeah, here he is. Like the Dragoon, you get a Armada companion. This is what people wanted, so they kind of threw that in there. So it's really cool. But I don't know. I have no idea what the future of Pirate is. I really hope that they update it and they continue with it. But it could very well be done. So I don't want to bring like a sad tone to this video, but it is something that could happen. So I'm going to be investing more time into Wiz, as you've already seen with that, because, you know, Wiz already announced that they're going to be creating a new pack. So I have high hopes for Pirate. I mean, okay, I don't have high hopes. I have like medium hopes for Pirate, and I will be ready to go if they ever decide to update it. So fingers crossed, but we'll have to wait and see. I can also do the Pirates of Grotto. Maybe I'll get Terra. Where's the Pirates of Grotto? We were going to do this at some point, so maybe I'll record a video of this, and that'll probably be the last pirate video I do, unless there's something new that comes out. But just wanted to throw this video together because I enjoy Pirate for what it is. I think the storyline is pretty great. The worlds are awesome. The worlds look good. Pirate looks good. I mean, look at my the character models in this game. The gear looks nice. Like this wand, like the scorpion wand that I have, it's like glowing. It looks cool. So, and like the thing I like about Pirate is there's more customization with the mask, I think it's called, or the eye patch that you can put on. Let's look at that. You can put on an eye patch, which is, it can be cosmetic, but it also has some stats too. So I don't know, I really like that. I like my Morpheus glasses. That's why I use them all the time. But there's a little more customization for your pirates than in Wiz 2. And I feel like some of the gear just like fits together really well. It looks good, but that's some things. We can see that with Wiz, they're kind of, the new spells that they create, they're making them look a lot better than the ones in the past. I don't know if they're ever going to go back and like redo some of the old spells to make them look better, because this game is coming up on 9 years old. So that's a long time. It's a lot of progression there. And you can see that with Pirate. You know, they got better at character models and everything, making the worlds look better. So, and I feel like in Wiz, the new worlds, they still look good, you know. Mirage does look good. But that's just my thoughts on Pirate. Maybe you guys have the same feelings, or maybe you don't. Maybe you've quit the game a long time ago and you've given up hope for the game, but I don't know. I'll be here ready to create videos if they decide to update it. So let me know your guys' thoughts. For Pirate, for me, it's just kind of, it's almost getting to the point of nostalgia now, where the game's here. I remember all my fun times in it, but that's kind of something that's not going to happen again. I don't know. I hope it doesn't really become that, but it's starting to. I can kind of feel it. Like, I remember days of me in Skull Island, you know, defeating the Wumpa, whatever the guy's name was, the volcano guy. So we'll see what happens, but hope you guys stick around the channel. More pirate, we'll probably do that regatta soon, so it'll be fun. But after that, we'll see if they ever update it. So thank you guys for watching. Thanks for sticking around the channel. Let me know your comments on anything pirate related. I'll look through them. But thanks for watching. I'll see you all next time.